So consider that being intimate is not. Consider that being intimate is not a function of what one does or what one has, or is definitely not a function of what one knows. In fact, what you know will completely kill off any possibility of intimacy. So contrary to what people may already think, you already are the possibility of being fully intimate. You already are that possibility. Regardless of your experience of yourself and the evidence for that you're not, you are already the possibility of being fully intimate. And that possibility is whole and complete. You, as a possibility, are whole and complete. And then there are what? There are barriers that get in the way of your experience of that. So you're the possibility of anything. But then there are barriers that get in the way of that. And in the place where you lack the experience of being intimate, or you have difficulty in that area, what's going on there is there are barriers. We've started to hear. People started to see and share the barriers that are there. All right, so let's get some more. What are the barriers that are there for you regarding being intimate? What are the barriers that you see? Yes, Susan?
You want me to come to the mic?
Yeah.
The barrier for me is one of the barriers is what can you do for me? Why should I even bother with you? It's kind of embarrassing to say that, but especially in my life as an artist, it's been, who do you know, what can you do? And yesterday, I had the experience of being intimate, or actually giving that up, that what can you do for me? I had the privilege of being with a major director of theater, live theater, Broadway theater. And it's like, I know this person can do something for me. And it didn't look like it was gonna go that way, and I withdrew. And we were going to see one of his productions. And then I don't know, and it just shifted. And it was one of the most intimate times being with someone like-minded, artistic, spiritual. I've never experienced being so connected to someone. And he fell in love with my work. We went to see his show. It was extraordinary. And I experienced being whole and complete. I see that when I'm looking for what someone can do for me, it's because I haven't experienced being whole and complete, just the way I am. And it was one of the most satisfying 4 hours, 5 hours, maybe 6 hours of being with this person and someone else that I've ever experienced.
That's great. What a great discovery. And it's like else. It's actually the same thing. Like you need something from someone else for you to have the experience of being whole and complete. Yeah, you see that? Well, just look. So, because what you said is, what gets in the way is you're listening through a filter of what can you do for me? Yeah. And that gets in the way of your experience of being whole and complete. Now, do you need anything to be whole and complete? Now, really look, though. Do you need anything from outside of you to be whole and complete?
Well, there's some things that I want. And honestly, I feel like there's some things that I want that I don't have, that if I had those things. But then there are things. So.
Yeah, we have to, so who am I talking to? So when I say, do you need anything? Do you have the experience of being whole and complete? Are you guys tracking this? Who's the you I'm talking to?
When you're talking to me, like the big me, the big self, not my ego, not my identity.
That's right. That's who I'm leading the seminar to, by the way, is for the emergence of that. So does that self need anything from anywhere to be whole and complete? No. But you live with the inauthenticity that you do. Yeah. So what does that open up for you?
Well, it opens up the authenticity is that I think the pretense is that I'm not successful yet. And what I'm getting is I am successful. And like starting from there versus somewhere to get to.
That's great. Yeah, you already are. There's no place you have to arrive at to conclude that. You start with that's who you are. Yeah, great, Susan. Really great work. All right, so consider that at the heart of the matter, and Elle pointed right to it earlier, brilliantly, there's just a fear of being intimate. There is a fear of being intimate. You know, I was with these seminar leaders over the weekend. Now, these are people I would trust my life with. I mean, really, if I had to trust anybody with my life, this is who I would trust my life with. Okay? And we had this like social occasion Saturday night after we finished. And so we're walking out of the room, you know, so we're in the Chicago Center, so it's a room like this, we're leaving, and people are, you know, getting out elevators, and, you know, we're heading over to the hotel. And what's going on with me is I'm not like them. I'm not like them. I'm not them. I'll never be them. I'm not as expressed as they are. So all these internal thoughts are going on, right? And then, you know, it's like everybody's just being jovial and happy, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can I get out of going to this? You know, it's like, so we're celebrating somebody's birthday, like, what if I just didn't go? Maybe I'll just go back to the, they won't really, nobody will really notice. They would notice, okay? Right? But it's like, I'll just go back to the hotel room and nobody will notice. And it's like, this thing is going on. Like, oh my gosh, and then we get to the guy's hotel room, right? So it's like there's like 30 of us in this, it was a suite, but still, there's like a lot of us in this hotel room. And then people are now going to acknowledge the guy's, it's Lachlan. So who of you know Lachlan Arts? You actually know him. So it was Lachlan's birthday, that was his 60th birthday. And so he's like a legend among seminar leaders, okay, just in his work. Like the incarnation of Werner Erhard. I mean, he's like amazing. Mm-hmm. And so now people are going to acknowledge him for his birthday and say things. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't do it. No, I'm a seminar leader. I'm with other seminar leaders. Okay, this is the insanity of it. And like, oh my God, I can't. But I'll just stand aside, or I don't know, I have to get out.